Good morning. My name is Julian Poston, and today I'm going to be talking about charity for impoverished countries. Have you ever personally seen the results of what a charity does? A majority of people have not. Although a majority of people donate to charity, according to a 2018 trust study, 90% of people with high net worth households gave to charity. However, most of these people have never seen the end results of what they've donated to. This actually poses a problem because long-term charities for impoverished countries tend to not have large impacts and often do more harm than good. I've personally seen some of the long-term consequences of communities harmed by charities, which is why I wanted to talk about this issue because not a lot of people know about it. Before I go into depth about impoverished countries, let's talk about basic charities first. So what is a charity? According to the University of Cambridge, charity can be defined as a system of giving money, food, or help free to those who are in need because they're ill, poor, or have no home. For this speech, I will specifically focus on economic charities that aid impoverished countries. So why are economic charities important? Charities successfully address short-term issues such as natural disasters. Charities produce immediate results, which can potentially save thousands of lives of people who need immediate attention, such as during a major crisis like a hurricane or tsunami. The role of charity is to serve the public good or public interest. Now that you all have a better understanding of what charities are, I will now discuss the problems long-term charities can have on impoverished countries. Various preventable factors can lead a charity from making a bad situation worse. According to research conducted by the University of Iceland, donations, while often given with the best intentions, engender further effects that demand critical attention, which is that the flow of charitable donations contributes to maintaining the lowered and dependent socioeconomic status of those who seek such help. Charities can unintentionally destroy local economies. They can create dependencies. Without a solid economy, many communities fall into deeper poverty because of charity. An example of this is when Jason Sadler used charity to donate 1 million t-shirts to Africa. Over time, many businesses began to die off as they simply could not compete with free. When the surplus of t-shirts ran dry, there were no businesses left to fill the void. This type of situation creates a dependency on foreign aid, and this could have easily been avoided had the charity never existed in the first place. Charities often don't implement plans to sustain what they give after they've left. Too many times, charities have simply left after the job was finished, and they fail to realize that things will quickly fall apart after they leave. Charities also think too small. They focus their efforts on solving symptoms of poverty rather than the deep, interconnected roots of poverty. This approach is more of like a band-aid fix. It is important that you understand what you're donating to, as well as evaluate the ramifications of that specific charity, so as to not cause any unintentional harm. Economic charities are not all bad, as some charities have been proven to be successful. Charities have a special role to fill. Charities address short-term issues and help people climb the social economic ladder. An example of a beneficial charity would be clean water charities, provided they implement self-sustainability. According to a scholarly editorial by BMJ, low-cost, simple, and acceptable interventions in households can improve the biological quality of water stored in the home and hence reduce the risk of diarrhea and death. Charity, however, does not solve long-term poverty. According to the National Bureau of Economic Research, world poverty rates have fallen 80% from 1970 to 2006. And this is a graph showing the decrease in poverty. This dramatic decrease in poverty has been attributed to policies such as free trade, property rights, and entrepreneurship, and not charity. According to the Australian Journal of Political Science, concerns for long-term poverty relief will be better served by an agenda that promotes global institutional change rather than one that is limited to helping against donation fatigue among the world's affluent. According to the state of charity accounting, there are still major examples of poor practices within charity. So if charity doesn't solve the issue of poverty, then what does? The solution is quite simple. Create self-sustaining communities by supporting businesses and entrepreneurs. Think of this in terms of apples. Instead of giving a community apples for a day, give them the means to sustain themselves with their own apples, as well as promote further growth elsewhere. It is important to realize, according to the Journal of Business Ethics, the success of social entrepreneurship requires an integration of contemporary and traditional values in which the satisfactions of giving are correlated with social benefits of rigorous problem solving. Whenever you donate to a charity for impoverished countries, identify and evaluate whether or not that charity will create self-sustainability as well as foster future growth. Simply advocating change as well as volunteering can make a huge difference in the battle against poverty. In conclusion, charity is not all that bad. It is how charity is implemented and concluded and evaluated that produces negative results. Badly implemented charities can result in self-sustainability problems over time. Badly conducted charities can kill local economies and create dependency on foreign aid. Badly evaluated charities only target symptoms of poverty and fail to produce long-term success. Poverty can be addressed by implementing self-sustaining businesses and by empowering entrepreneurs to build up an entire economy. The most important element of ending poverty is each other. That is our goal, and that is something we should all strive for. I thank you all for your time, and hope you all enjoyed my speech.